Welcome back, music makers. Today, I want to share with you two more resources that I use both in my lessons and in my own development as a musician um, that will hopefully be of some use to you. So, the first one that I want to share is JustinGuitar.com. If you're not familiar with Justin Guitar, he's a really popular YouTube teacher. He has thousands of lessons on nearly every aspect of the instrument. I would highly recommend you take some time to go check out his channel. He's got everything on there. He's a really excellent musician and a really fantastic instructor. His website mostly serves as a conglomerate for a lot of his video lessons. He has video courses on here as well, ranking from different levels to learning about amps and effects, ear training, transcribing chords. He has a lot of information on here. But what I really want to point your attention towards right now is this tools section. So I'll talk about the strumming machine in a second, but he has a chord library on here, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a dictionary of guitar chords that you can check out. The nice thing about his chord library versus other websites' chord libraries is that each chord actually includes a short video lesson about how to actually successfully play it. He has a metronome on here. It's very standard. It works the same as any other metronome, very effective at keeping a beat. A tempo calculator, which allows you to either tap your trackpad or tap your mouse, and it will tell you how many BPM it is that you're tapping them at, if you're ever in need of that tool. And he also has a collection of different blank PDFs, like blank manuscript paper, blank tab paper, blank neck diagram papers, blank chord diagrams. He has everything, and all of that's totally free, along with the strumming machine, which I'm going to get to. The only thing you have to do to access it is that you do have to make an account on his website, but it's completely free. You don't have to pay anything. There is premium content available, but I'm not going to cover any of that today. So now I'd like to direct your attention to the strumming machine. This is a very new app, so there's still some features getting added to it right now. And he also includes a short video instruction right here. What this does is that it allows you to input the strumming pattern that you're working on and use it as a practice tool. So let's say we're working on down, down, up, down, down, up. What I can do is I can set my tempo. I can set my chord. Let's say I'm doing it on a G chord. You can also change the tone. It could be electric guitar, acoustic guitar, any of them work. Can set the tone, and then it gives you an auto-generated track for you to play along with and for you to practice with. Let's say that 100 beats is too fast. I can bring this down to 90. And hopefully be at a tempo that is a little bit more comfortable for me. Another thing that you can do eventually, like I said, this is a pretty new piece of software, is you can edit the time signature. A lot of the times you'll be in 4/4. It's the most common time that music is written in. It's actually nicknamed common time. Right now you can only use 4/4. Hopefully they'll add more time signatures soon. But yeah, I hope that this is a useful practice tool to you. I'm now going to take some time and transition over to my next portion of this, the Amazing Slow Downer. So the Amazing Slow Downer performs exactly as advertised. It takes the music and it slows it down so that you can practice with it in case that tempo is too fast. There is both a desktop version of this and a app version of this. I would recommend getting the app version of this simply because it's cheaper and I think the interface is better. You can download like a free light version of this online, but I think you can only alter about a minute's worth of music. It's very limited. And the desktop version is absurdly expensive. It's like $60 or something. I can't quite remember, but it's way more than the app version, which only costs $10. And that's $10 all in. You don't have to buy a subscription or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and switch over to my iPad, and we will talk about it there. Okay, so through a series of convoluted means, I have now hooked up my iPad to this Zoom meeting. So this is the Amazing Slow Downer interface. As you can see right now, I have the Zac Brown Band, Jamie Johnson, and Marcus King's Stubborn Pride recording inserted right here. All I did was I just found an MP3 of this online, I downloaded it, and I inserted it into the app. And you can do this with any recording that you have. So some of the features that it has a mix up on top, meaning that you can pan it all the way over to the right, so it just comes out of your right speaker all the way to the left, or split it down the middle. I'm listening on an iPad, so there's no point in me panning this right now. Another really great feature of this is the ability to adjust the pitch or the key of the song without affecting the speed or anything else. So say, for example, you weren't learning a song in the original key, you were learning it a half a step down or a semitone down. You can now take this recording and also move it a semitone down and practice along with it, despite the fact that the recording isn't actually in the original key. So this next feature is where this app gets its name. It's the amazing slow downer. So we would hope that it has the capabilities to do that. So I'll play it for you right now at 100% speed. I know right now that the guitar solo starts at 4 minutes and 26 seconds and ends at 5 minutes and 8 seconds. This is actually what I've been practicing today. So I'm showing you how I use this in its practical application. So let's go ahead and let's take a listen. So that's as far as I've learned right now. I can't play it at 100% speed yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it all the way down to 70. And I'm going to see, can I actually play along with this? Is this going to be the right speed for me? I've got my guitar here. Let's see how it goes. I might mess it up. So I do know right now that's a little bit too fast for me. I'll probably have to take it a little bit slower. So let's try 65. And I'm going to turn this up and see if I can hear it a little bit better. Oh, I'm too far along. Let's go back. So it's looking like 65% is more attainable for me. So I'm going to start practicing at 65%. And as I get more comfortable with this, I'll move it up 70, 80, so on and so forth until I get to 100. But now that I have that next part under my fingers, I can move my start point over to 434 and start learning the next part of the solo as well. All right, well, that's the amazing slow downer. I hope that this is helpful to you. Just a quick recap on these two resources. It's JustinGuitar.com on his strumming machine, I believe he calls it. And it is also the amazing slow downer app, which costs $10, but is a fantastic investment. Since you can slow down and practice along with these recordings that you're working on in your lessons. As always, you are welcome to reach out to any of us at Make Music Ellensburg. We can always be of assistance to you in supporting you in your journey. Have a fantastic rest of your day.